Hey, it's Cecilia. Welcome to Clutter Wednesdays, coming to you from Berlin, Germany, where I am staying at my sister's beautiful house. I just want to show you this view out her window. It's gorgeous. You can see a piano in the background, and you might be able to hear some music in the background because my sister and her partner are both musicians, and they're both practicing right now, but we're going to do this video anyway. So today we're talking journals. On the Facebook page, somebody said, I have found over 30 personal journals among my things. I have read a few, but it takes quite a bit of time and mostly gets me into a funk since I'm dealing with so many of the same issues 10, 15, and 20 years later. It says, do you have any suggestions for the journals? Okay, so journals. First, let's distinguish between different types of journals. It sounds like the journals that you're talking about are in the category of like a morning pages type journal. It's like a brain dump. It's a way to get the shit that's in your head out. And it does have a bit, I don't know, especially if you're sort of reading it and you're feeling kind of gross, it does have a bit of like a vomitous feel to it. This is not inspired writing. This is not creative writing. This is not poetry. It is garbage that's in your head that you're getting out so that you can move on with your life and move on with your day. So let's just distinguish between creative writing and brain dump, morning pages, garbage emptying type journaling. Let's talk a little bit about why you might be seeing the same topics again and again. I've often said if I were to write a book, it would be called Life is a Never-Ending Onion, because there is this sense that we just keep on dealing with the same issues again and again. Now, can you change? Yes. Does it require a shit ton of work? Yes. I have devoted my life to personal growth. I spend so much time working on myself. Some days it's like 4 hours a day that I'm doing stuff. So I've entered a very intensive life of self-examination and personal growth. So there are some core things that have changed for me, but there also are some core things that haven't changed. And if I were to write a journal, those issues, the issues that I haven't quite gotten to yet, would sound exactly the same as they would have 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. So it's just really important to note that this is normal. This is very normal. You're not broken. You're a human being. And we have records, like the "you're too fat" record, or "I hate my relationship" record, or I'm a fraud record, right? Like we all have these records in our minds that we put on, and journaling is actually a great way just to get it out so that we can move on with our day. Now, what to do with these journals? You want to notice how they make you feel. Do they lift you up? Do they energize you? Do they inspire you to be bigger and better in your life? Are they encouraging to you? From what you're saying, it sounds like not. So there is an invitation, and you might not be ready to do it, but letting go of the negative thoughts, letting go of the things that aren't supporting you is a gift to yourself. And if you're not ready to do that, then I would be very, very careful with how you store them, and I would make sure that you have a plan to come back to them, because what we don't want is for these just to get lost. They've come into your consciousness, they've come into your awareness, so you want to make sure that they don't get lost again. So maybe you set a reminder to come back to them in 2 months, in a month's time, in 2 weeks' time, to see if you're ready to maybe let some go. Now, everybody's very different on this topic. I will never force you to throw anything out that you're not ready to. I think it's really important that you do things in your own time, but you just want to be honest with yourself. Is it feeding you? Is it supporting you? And remember, the types of journals that we're talking about, it's basically just garbage. So the question is, are you ready to take the garbage out, or do you need to wait a little while longer? And if you have to wait a little while longer, that is okay. All right, that's me for this week. I'll be back in Toronto next week. Love you lots. See you later. Bye.